up, guys? This is Dan with HustlePaintball.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Morph Fire. The Morph Fire is the very first 6mm BB conversion kit on the market for paintball guns, and in the future it will be available for Tippmann and Planet Eclipse markers, but at the moment it's only available for Spider guns. When we got this kit, we were kind of skeptical about it. We didn't really think it was going to be all that great, but to be honest, when we first took it out of the box and put it together and went out and shot it, it was a lot of fun. So now that you've had a quick look at what the Morph Fire can do, let's put this thing together. When you first open up your Morph Fire box, you're going to see a few things. The Morph Fire kit itself, which is right here, as well as the power tube, which goes into your bolt. We'll talk about that in a second. You'll also see the magazine, some tactical rails, BBs, which are almost out of, as we were testing before we started this video, and then the special wrench. And then to install the Morph Fire kit on your Spider gun in this case, what you're going to need to do is take the bolt out of your marker, right here, we've got ours, and yours will not be threaded like this one currently is. Thankfully, Morph Fire has actually supplied us with a self-threading, self-tapping power tube, and you guys will just screw this in there. Be very careful though, because this is going to be cutting through Delrin the first time you screw it in. Obviously, we've already done it, so it's not going to be doing that for us. And then all you got to do after that is tighten this down so that the slots on the side, you should be able to see that right there, the slots on the side are lined up with the detent slots in the bolt. And once that's done, you're all good. Install that back into your marker, like so. Here we are. And then take the barrel portion of the kit, slide it onto the power tube. Be very careful not to bend it, it is rather delicate. Screw it into the marker, like so. And then make sure that the mag well is lined up evenly with the body of the markers, just so the mag is pointing up and down vertically. And you should be all good to go. The last thing you need to do before you can go play with it is to load the magazine. These things are actually pretty darn cool that you can use plastic or steel BBs, 6mm only. What you do is you fill up this chamber here. Once that's full, there's a little wheel on the bottom of the magazine that you wind up, and it'll actually push all the BBs into the stack right here and put tension on them so that it'll feed it into the gun. And then once that's done, you put the loaded magazine into the marker. Make sure it's seated properly. A good way to tell is right here. You can see that this mag release button is fully seated. So when you push it down, when you push it down, it'll come out just like that. So as long as it's fully flush, you're all good to go. Your mag is fully seated, and you can go play some, I guess, BB ball. Seriously, guys, this thing is not just another paintball gun that's going to be shooting projectiles that are going to explode on impact. I mean, you're shooting metal BBs at stuff. So I just want to make sure that all of you guys are super, super careful when you're using this. And not just the little guys either. You know, adults can be just as irresponsible as kids are. And the difference between this product and a regular paintball gun or playing paintball is the fact that when you go play paintball, you're at a field and it's regulated, and there's people whose sole job is to keep you safe and keep you from getting injured. And if you're not following their rules, they're just going to throw you out and you won't be able to play anymore. But if you're using this product and you're at home or somewhere else that isn't really closely watched by people who are there to keep you safe, things can get out of hand really, really quick. So just make sure that you're using proper eye protection, long sleeve clothing, and that you're kind of mindful of, especially what you're shooting at, just your surroundings. Make sure that there's no other people in your target range, or animals, or personal property that you may end up damaging. And really, you're going to have fun with this thing. It's a lot of fun to shoot. So without further ado, let's go outside and do that. All right, guys, we've made our way outside and set ourselves up a little shooting range. But before we get started, I just want to say that paintballs move fast, but this thing shoots metal BBs even faster. So whenever you're using this product, just make sure that you're very safe and nobody can get hurt. All in all, this product is pretty darn awesome. Like I said before, we were kind of skeptical when we first got it in. The marketing is kind of over the top and a little exaggerated, but you know, it works as intended, and we had a lot of fun with it. Just bear in mind that this thing is kind of toes the line between a toy and a weapon even more than a regular paintball gun. So we just want you guys to be safe and have fun with it. So that being said, you can pick this marker up at hustlepaintball.com if you're looking for anything paintball related. We've got that too. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, read our blog, and join us on PB Riot, where I'm sure we'll be talking about the Morph Fire, because this thing's going to be very, very sought after. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to send us an email to videos@hustlepaintball. And other than that, guys, we'll see you next time.